Hey everyone, my name is Lindsay. I haven't posted a video in a long time. It's been a couple months since I've made a video and posted a video on my channel, just because I was starting to just feel really stressed out. I was feeling emotionally drained. It was the second semester of my senior year of high school, so I was just kind of trying to get through that and trying to just finish the school year strong. I was just feeling really unmotivated. I was actually in a reading slump. Sorry about that. There. I was in a reading slump for a couple of months. I wasn't reading at all. I just recently got out of my reading slump, which is why I now feel like I can make a video. I finally posted today on my Instagram, my book Instagram, which is @bookswithlinz. So I'm finally feeling like I'm back in the swing of things with like book-wise. Which that makes me really happy. I just finished my first book in like a couple of months. It was Second Chance Summer by Morgan Matson. It was so good. And I'm currently reading City of Ashes, so I'm just slowly getting back into reading and the book community, and I'm just really happy that I'm back. I'm really happy that I'm graduated from high school now. It is summer, so all I've been really doing is working and just relaxing, just getting ready for college. So that's what I've been doing. I'm really excited to be back, and I really want to like fully commit to this and fully just like really be committed to this and really post videos regularly and just be reading a lot more. So hopefully I'll be able to do that. So since it's been a couple months and I never did this, I'm going to be doing the Booktube Newbie Tag. So if you see me looking down, it's because I have my laptop and I'm going to be reading off the questions from there. So that's what I'm going to be doing for today's video. So the first question is, where are you joining us from? So I don't know if that's meaning like where I'm at currently. I'm in my room at my house. I live in Indiana. That's really all I should say. So that's where I'm at. I'm in my room. Question number 2, how old are you? I'm 18. Question number 3, why did you join BookTube? Fun fact, I have loved YouTube and always wanted to make YouTube videos since I was about 12. I used to make YouTube videos, but when I got, like, after a year after I posted them, I, like, hurried up and deleted them because I was so embarrassed and they were so, like, awkward. And I actually made, like, a book haul when I was literally probably 12. So I've always had a passion for YouTube. I've always had a passion for books. I've always loved books. I've always loved reading. So I just really kind of wanted to start a channel because I really only have about one friend that loves books just as I do, but she is so busy that she doesn't always read. So I just really wanted to be able to talk about books and show off books and do things with books that I'm not able to do with like people that I know and people that like I see all the time, just because I don't really have anyone in my life that loves books and loves reading as much as I do. So I just thought it would be fun and a cool way to be able to talk about the things that I love and talk about books and just be able to do that. So that's why I joined. Number 4, what is the meaning behind your channel name if it's something other than your name? So I don't really have a meaning. Mine is just Books with Linz because my name is Lindsay and I love books and we're talking about books with me. So that's why. Question number 5, what types of books do you read / want to talk about here? Well, the books that I really like to read are, I only read young adult. I don't really read adult books. I think it's something that I would like to eventually like dive into that world, but right now I'm really into young adult, and I'm really into like young adult fantasy. I do love contemporary, which is what I just finished reading, but right now I am just kind of on a fantasy kick and I just really want to be reading fantasy, so that's kind of what I like to read, and that's probably what I'll be talking about a lot. Number 6, who are some of your favorite authors? Obviously J.K. Rowling, I love her. Number 2, I love Morgan Matson. I've only read one book from her, but I follow her on Instagram and I just like love her, so I definitely love her, and I want to read more for books. I really want to read her new book, Save the Date. Another author, I love Victoria Aveyard. I just got to meet her maybe a month ago, like 3 weeks, a month ago, and she was so nice. I was so nervous because she's actually the first author I've ever met, like, face-to-face and got to talk to, so that was really, really cool. She was so nice, and I love her, and I love The Red Queen. I haven't read War Storm yet. I don't know if I can do it yet. Okay. Number 7 is what's the last book you read? The last book I read is Second Chance Summer by Morgan Matson. It was amazing. Oh my gosh. Like, when I was like almost done with it, I kind of was feeling like that book would probably be like a 4 stars, and then the last 30 pages made that book a 5-star read for me. I don't think I stopped crying for the last 30 pages, so it was so good. I highly recommend. And it's great for summer. Number 8, what are you currently reading? I actually pulled 2 books because I kind of looked over these before and I wanted to be able to show you guys. So like I said at the beginning of this video, I am currently reading City of Ashes by Cassandra Clare. I tried to read this a couple months ago and then my reading slump hit, and I don't think it was this book. I can't remember what book I was reading, but I just like hit a reading slump. And so I was already like 130 pages into this, and then I just stopped. So I kind of like refreshed my mind. I like looked over the pages, and I pretty much remembered everything that had happened in those pages. So I just continued it last night, and I'm on page 207, and I'm actually really liking it. I think I might like this more than I liked City of Bones, which I loved City of Bones. I thought it was so good. But I really, really, really am liking City of Ashes so far, and I just feel like really into the story. And then I haven't started this book yet, but it's definitely what I want to start very soon. I'll probably start it after I finish City of Ashes, which hopefully I want to finish City of Ashes like sometime this week. But that book is To Kill a Kingdom by Alexandra Christo. I am so excited to read this book, and it's really short, honestly. I think it's only about it's about 300 pages. So it's really, really short, but it's basically like a Little Mermaid retelling, which is super, super cool. So if you haven't heard of this book, go look it up, read the description, because I don't want to make this video like so long, which I already feel like it's probably really long, but I cannot wait. Like, this is definitely high up on my TBR, so I'm going to be reading that soon. Number 9 is what do you use for bookmarks? In my City of Ashes book, I just have this bookmark that's from the book depository that they send. I really use anything. My favorite bookmark is my Albus Dumbledore bookmark that has the quote, what's it called? I don't remember, like the darkness quote about like if one only remembers to turn on the light. I can't remember the first half of that quote, but I got it from Barnes & Noble, and then I also have one from Barnes & Noble that's Dorothy from The Wizard of Oz, and those are like 2 of my favorite bookmarks that I have. Number 10, show us your current TBR pile. Really, it's To Kill a Kingdom. I didn't grab any more books, but obviously I want to read the rest of the Mortal Instruments. I also bought Tiger Lily, which is a Peter Pan retelling. I really want to read that soon. I want to read Save the Date. My new favorite booktuber is Books with Chloe. She's amazing. I love her. And she is starting to get into manga, which that like inspired me to want to read some. So she said she recommended Orange. So I think I'm going to order that soon and try to read that. So that's definitely on my TBR. So those are a couple of the books that I want to read coming soon. Number 11, which do you prefer? Hardcover, paperback, ebooks or physical books, owning or borrowing books? For hardcover or paperback, I really don't care. I like that hardbacks, I feel like they stay in better shape, and I really, like, it stresses me out when paperbacks, like, get all bent up and, like, and, like, the spines, I don't know, it just really stresses me out. So I'll probably say hardback, but in reality, like, it doesn't matter. Like, I'm not going to, like, freak out if it's either one. Ebooks or physical books, I do like to read both. I have a Kindle Paperwhite, but I do prefer, like, reading a physical book, but I also do love reading off my Kindle, so it just kind of depends on a mood. I'll go through phases where sometimes, like, I only want to read off my Kindle and I only want to read physical books. So, and then owning or borrowing books, owning books for sure. I love owning books. It's just, like, I don't know. And now I'm starting to, like, annotate my books slowly but surely. Like, I'm trying to get into the habit of doing that, so I want to start writing in them, so obviously I can't be borrowing them. Number 12, what book or series got you into reading? The Hunger Games by Suzanne Collins. Like I said, I've always loved reading since I was little. It was always a big hobby of mine, But in 6th grade, I believe, is when I started reading The Hunger Games, and after that, like, I was addicted. I read everything that I could find that was, like, young adult, fantasy, like, dystopian, like, that stuff. So I definitely give credit to The Hunger Games, and I still love that series. I really, really, really want to reread it because I haven't read it since 6th grade, so that was 6 years ago. So that is definitely something that I want to reread, possibly this year. That'd be fun. 13, how did you discover Booktube? Like I said earlier, I've always loved YouTube since I was little, so I think I just, like, stumbled across Booktube. I really think I found, like, Booktube when I started looking up City of Bones by Cassandra Clare. So probably that way, but I did always love it. And I just somehow, I was probably like, oh, books, but I don't know. 14, what challenges do you think you'll face with your own channel? Probably people being mean, leaving negative comments. Obviously, I'll try to not read those and try to not look at them and, like, let them get me down. I try not to care about what other people think, but, like, I know it's out there. I know people are going to leave nasty comments. So that's the only thing that, like, I'm kind of worried about. But other than that, like, I'm not really worried. I think it'll be a-okay. And then 15, which is the last question, where else can we find you, like, social media wise? I have an Instagram, and it's called @bookswithlens. That's really the only other social media I have for this channel. Like, I have a personal Instagram account, but I don't really want to share that. That's kind of just for me. So if you guys do want to follow my book Instagram, it is @bookswithlens. So that is all the 15 questions. I feel like this video is probably super, super long, but if you stuck around and you watched it, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. So yeah, I just wanted to film this. I thought this was, like, a good way to get back into making videos and stuff like that. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'm so happy to be back. If you have any, like, video requests or, like, ideas or anything like that, please comment them down below because I want to do more videos like this. It's fun just, like, sitting down. So yeah, I also am kind of thinking about maybe doing, like, weekly reading vlogs, but I don't know. I'll have to think about it. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have a great day. Bye, guys.